Hi guys, this is Steve here from Mastermods UK. Today we have a quick video for you showing our Ambient mod strip being fitted into this specific car. It's a Mercedes GLC. This also works exactly the same for all C-Class models, so any of the Mercedes C-Class variants it will work in, as long as you've got the ambient light option fitted in your car, which most of them do come as standard these days. Then this mod will fit all of the C-Class and all of the Mercedes GLC class as well. So this issue is regarding the ambient lighting around this center console piece here. So what you'll find is if you've got the ambient lighting, obviously you can change the different colors via the entertainment panel in the middle. The ambient lighting in the door panel here shows up absolutely fine, shows up nice and bright, but the ambient lighting around the center console is hardly visible. It's really poor. You've just got this gap here where you can put your finger into, where it's supposed to light up. The LED is in there, but it's buried in there so deep underneath this gap that it barely shows any light at all. So our mod strip fits into that gap and channels the light for you, and makes it look much brighter. So it's quite simple and easy to fit. What you'll need to do this install is obviously our mod strips. You'll get two lengths or one long length that you cut in half. You'll get more than you need, so you get to trim it to length. You'll need a pair of scissors just so you can trim it to length. It cuts nice and easy. A damp cloth, just to give it a quick wipe, which I'll show you in a second, and a dry cloth if you want, just to wipe it over afterwards. Optional, you can use a trim tool if you really want to, but it's really not necessary. But this is just a cheap plastic trim tool. Okay, so I would suggest that we're going to start at the center console end, down by the armrest, which is down here. You'll see with our mod strip, it's a U shape. It's slightly taller on one end than it is on the other. And what we're going to do, that U needs to be facing in towards the gap. So the light then shines into the U and it spreads and makes it glow nicely for you. The longer edge is going to be towards the bottom. So it's going to go in this way. Hopefully you can see that longer edge there, U facing in. It's going to go that way. So what I would do before we start is just give it a quick wipe over with the damp cloth. It's just to get any dirt or dust off of the strip, and also it helps the strip just go in nice and easy. So it doesn't have to be soaking wet, it's just literally a very lightly damp cloth. And all you're going to do as you work along this is you're going to keep the top edge pushed down. So you're going to keep it slightly pointing downwards, and you'll see it fits in. So make sure it's butted up nicely here against the end. And all you're going to do with your left hand, keep it feet in front of you, keep it twisted slightly downward. And then all it is to keep the top edge pointed down with your right hand, with your right thumb, I suggest you're just going to push it into the gap. It goes in nice and easily. Just keep that top edge fitted down. Don't worry about if there's any lumps or bumps as you go along at the moment, because we'll just go back and smooth that out afterwards. Sorry, I'm having to perch on the running board whilst trying to do this. So keep that top edge fitted down, twisted down, and feed it in with your left thumb, with your right thumb. And you'll see it goes in very easily. There we go. So once you get to this top area, you'll see we've got more than we need. Really, you need to go just up past the top of this vent, because once you get past that point, you can't see it anyway. So just roughly with this, we'll go through and say, okay, we just want to trim off around about there so it fits just past that point. So I'm just going to hold that with my hands. Get your pair of scissors, cut it off nice and square. And then all we're going to do, I'm just going to wet that top end a little bit again. Make sure it slides in nice and easy, and then just feed it back in around the top, tuck that in, and then keep that leading edge turned away. This is where, if you want to, if your hands are a bit too thick, you can use this just to keep that front edge tucked in, so that then you go around and it fits in nice and snug. So as you can see there, and then afterwards what I would suggest is get your damp cloth, just use your finger with it, sorry, the hair on there, and just wipe it down, and you'll feel, so when you look from this angle, it should be just protruding very slightly so you can see it, as you can see through that there. If it feels like it's slightly bumpy, just get your finger, and just as you go down, just keep a bit of pressure on there, and push down through, and you'll get it so that it fits nice and even all the way around then. So right on the top, down the side, and that is what you're looking for. And then after that you can get your dry cloth and obviously just get rid of the damp that you've just put on there. There you go. So what you should notice then, if you're looking straight down on it, you should just have this nice even, if it's like here, you can see hopefully on the camera that it's slightly further in than we've got it here. It's not a problem, you can just take it back out if you like from the top. From here, and we can just readjust it, so we can just put it back in. So that we have it more even. So then when we push it back in now, we get a more even turn around that corner. So now we've got it. And you can just adjust it with your finger. So you've got it nice and smooth. Once it's in, and you've got it exactly how you like it, it won't move. It will stay there forever. As long as you've got the car, it won't move back out. So there we go. So now we've got a more even turn around that corner. Once it's in place like this, you can see it's not intrusive at all. It looks like during the day when it's like this, it looks like it's always been there. It looks like it should have come like that from the manufacturer. But what you will notice is that at night time, this gives a lovely even glow all the way around the strip, and it creates a much better lighting effect, ambient lighting effect, than what it came with originally from Mercedes. So like I said, during the day, if you look down, I've already done the passenger, the driver side on this one. If you look down straight through, you'll see it's nice and even. It's barely noticeable, to be honest, looking down from a normal sitting position. If you look at it out from the side, again, it's barely noticeable. It just gives that nice white line all the way around. It's as it should be, and then at night I'll put on a video showing how it finishes, or how it looks during the night, so you've got that nice ambient glow. So it should take you literally a couple of minutes to fit. All you need is an amp cloth, pair of scissors, fit it in like that, make sure it's nice and even, and that's it. Leave it there, and then wait for it to get dark, and then enjoy your new ambient lighting effect that you've got around your center console. I'll put another video up showing that lighting effect later on tonight. Any questions, feel free to ask either through YouTube or eBay. Our eBay username is mastermodsuk. It's all one word, mastermodsuk. Any questions, give me a shout.